Thought it might be a good idea to put the headcanons I made of Chance and Spectator as a video with text-to-speech would be better instead of what I posted yesterday. So here we are. 777 shipping OCX Canon Ramble. Go! Also, you guys will be getting a little speed paint of my last drawing of them because it would be boring otherwise. One, when Spectator first met Chance, he had a very formal way of talking. Like he is a higher entity, but as he got to know Chance it got less formal. But still uses big words. 3 AU. If Chance ever gets you and forsake me not mention a J. The last time he saw Spectator was in a dream when he was passed out in Robloxia. Spectator being happy that Chance can continue living his life. 3 Chance always needs to shower first because if he doesn't, the whole bathroom would be soaked in water by the time Spectator is done. The floor, the walls, the ceiling, and no, the shower curtain doesn't help. 4 How did they realize they fell in love with each other? Spectator first realized after maybe a year into knowing Chance. It was one of those quiet moments. Him and Chance were hanging out as Chance waited to respawn. Asking questions to Spectator every once in a while. He loved listening to how Chance dreamed big even if stuff doesn't always go to plan. Always looking forward to the next chapter even if the last chapter seemed to end. It was admirable to him. When Chance realized he fell for Spectator, very early into their friendship, I headcanon him to definitely be a hopeless romantical. But the moment that he realized he was dealing with a crush was in between the rounds. In a slightly morbid way, he was excited for when the rounds happened. Because it's a win-win scenario to him. If he survived, then yay, he's alive and can hang out with the others. But if he died, he gets to see Spectator again. Elliot had to point it out to him before he realized what he was doing. 5 They definitely fit the yapper and listener dynamic LMAO. 6 I like to think that Chance likes to think of ways to think of dates he can have with Spectator, even if he can't really take him anywhere. His favorite is imagining taking Spectator to a carnival and winning him lots of gifts to spoil him with. His love language is definitely gift giving to me at least. 7 If Chance ever figures out how to see and interact with Spectator in the regular world, probably with the help of Shedletsky or 7N7 since they had access to the code, Spectator would definitely like to cook him stuff. It takes a little bit for Spectator to get used to it, but he definitely would love to be a house husband. 8 If Spectator is able to, I feel like he follows Chance around like a puppy, going along with any of his crazy ideas. 9 The way Spectator shows Chance that is looking over him is by leaving one of his feathers, and sometimes Chance likes to collect them and put them in a little box, maybe taking one of the feathers as a lucky charm. 10 Chance is very much a flirt in this relationship. Spectator, however, isn't really much of one, but when he does flirt back it always makes Chance a mess. 11 What is something that they like about the other? Chance loves making Spectator laugh. It sometimes makes Spectator unhide his face with his wings. Spectator definitely loves Chance's confidence that sometimes is ego. He finds it both cute and frustrating in a good way. 12 They do not get into many arguments, but if there was one to happen I think it would be Spectator worrying about Chance's gambling habits ending up killing him and ending in Spectator not being able to see him again. They don't happen often because Chance has Lady Luck on his side and he trusts him. 13 Chance loves cuddling Spectator's wings. The feeling of the wings reminds Chance of clouds. That's all for now. See y'all.